look at this. I asked one question. Compare Apple and Google revenue from their latest filing. And I got the answer, and a clear answer. No guessing, no hallucination, from my own RAG system. And the best part, I did not set up anything by hand. In this video, I'll show you how OpenClaw does it all for you. OpenClaw will start a Qdrant Vector database in a Docker automatically. It will install and set up RAGWire with OpenRouter. Then we will ingest Apple and Google Financial PDF. And we will ask one question on a real data. For this, you only need a Docker installed and OpenClaw running. If you don't have OpenClaw set up yet, check the playlist link in the description first. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started with this. So RAGWire gives you all the documentation which you need to follow. Either you can follow it manually, or you can give this link to the OpenClaw. OpenClaw will automatically read all these instructions, and then OpenClaw will set up RAG system for you. Whatever resources we are going to use in this lesson, all the resources links are given in the video description. So as this particular documentation says, we need to set up RAGWire OpenRouter. We need to set up LangChain OpenRouter. Thereafter, we also need to run here the Qdrant Vector DB as well. So these seems like a lot of manual work, but with the OpenClaw, you don't need to do all these manual work. Everything you can automate. I'm going to show you how you can automate this. So what you have to do here, first of all, you need to make sure you have a Docker installed on your computer. If you are running a Windows, you can download these exe file. Then you can get started with the Docker. Otherwise, if you are running here a Mac, then the instruction is given here. You can just simply download the Docker desktop for the Mac system. If you are running the Linux, then you can follow along with the platform specific instructions. For example, you can follow along with these instructions to install the Docker. Once you have successfully installed the Docker, thereafter, if you open your Docker, you would be getting something like this. Basically, there is no container, there is no image. I hope if you are installing it the first time. But if you are already working with the Docker, then probably you might be having so many files here. Anyway, so now what we have to do here, we need to give OpenClaw a command to install the Qdrant Vector DB for us. As you see inside this RAGWire library, we need to have here the Qdrant Vector DB. So this RAGWire is going to use this Qdrant Vector DB behind the scene. So this is where our collection is going to be created and all the information is going to be stored. Let's go ahead and ask our OpenClaw to do this for us. So what I do here, first of all, I'm going to say start a Qdrant database for me using the Docker. So I come here inside the OpenClaw. I just simply write like this, start a Qdrant database for me using Docker. So what it is going to do, it is going to install the Qdrant database with the Docker. So it will take a little bit time, but it will do for us. So our Qdrant Vector DB setup is done. Everything is done here automatically by the OpenClaw. So it is accessible on this port. Let's go ahead and copy it. So I just simply come here and then, oh my God, I just can't copy. Anyway, so it is still typing. Anyway, I can just directly write it here. So it is gonna run on 6333 port. This is where our Vector DB is currently hosted. And then you can see the dashboard. Currently, we don't have anything. That is why we can't see anything here as of now. Once we start having something, then we can have our collections as well here. You can see your Docker as well. Now in the Docker, we are having here Qdrant, and this Qdrant Vector DB is running on port 6333. Excellent. Everything is done here automatically using the OpenClaw. Now it is time to get started with the RAGWire setup. So what I do, I copy this link from here. Thereafter, I'm going to provide this link to our OpenClaw. Thereafter, I'm going to just simply give here a simple prompt. Install RAGWire and set it up to use the OpenRouter. Ask me for the API key. That's all we have to do. Let's go ahead and do this. So I just simply do it like this. Let's run this. Now it is gonna run. It is gonna install the RAGWire for us. It is gonna do everything for us. We just need to wait here. While we are waiting, what we can do, we can get the API key from the OpenRouter. So what we do here, we come at the OpenRouter API key section. Thereafter, we are gonna create here a new API key. For that, I'm gonna say like this one, RAGWire YT. That's the YouTube. Expiry, I'm gonna set here like 1 hour, and let's create this. So we have got our API key here. Now let's go ahead and check our OpenRouter, and seems like yes, OpenRouter has successfully installed RAGWire, and thereafter it is asking about the OpenRouter API key so that it can complete the setup. Let's go ahead and provide the OpenRouter API key. Once I provide the OpenRouter API key, thereafter it is going to set it in environment variable. Then it is going to create config.yaml file. Thereafter, basically it is going to do the complete RAGWire setup. Whatever setup is explained here, everything is going to be done automatically. Excellent. All setup is done. Our RAGWire is ready. Now we can get started with the data ingestion. But before we ingest data, we need to make sure we create here a collection named as a financial docs. Because if you come here and see inside the Qdrant dashboard, currently there is no collection. But I want to make sure it creates a financial docs collection. Otherwise, it might create some random collection. So it is going to create this collection. Thereafter, in future, it will automatically refer that collection only. While it is creating this collection, let me just show you what kind of data we are going to ingest. So let me just show you quickly. I have here data, form 10Q data for the Apple. And similarly, I have here form 10Q data for the Google. And you will notice here it is going to be for the period which ended on March 31st, 2026. Similarly, this one is for that same period. So it is also going to be for 26 quarter 1. That means we are providing here a kind of same timeline data for the Google and the Apple. Now we can compare these financial data with the definite answer. Otherwise, earlier, if we ask a question related to the comparison between these companies' financial data, then probably our AI will get confused or it will get hallucinated. But here we are providing this document. This document is going to be ingested. Thereafter, there is no chance of the hallucination. So here it has created. Let's go ahead and check it. If it is created, seems like yes, financial docs is created. Excellent. Now what we have to do, we just need to give either a link for these two files. Otherwise, we can just simply upload the files. Basically, this is the direct link. We can just simply get this link from here and then we can just simply give it here. Thereafter, we can get this link as well from here. Thereafter, we can give it here as well. Then I can just simply ask my OpenClaw to ingest these documents in the financial docs collection. Thereafter, I can ask a question related to the financials of the Google and the Apple. Ingest these PDF data. Right. That's all I have to do here. Okay, so it is automatically going to ingest these data inside this financial docs collection. So it might take a little bit time because you will notice the first document have total 32 page. This one have total of 54 page. So this is around you can say 80 to 90 page. 80 to 90 page ingestion might take time because it need to download it. Thereafter, it need to split the text data. Thereafter, it need to get the embedding and so on. I'm sorry. So it took a little bit time, but finally it has completed all the setup process. It has successfully ingested 37 chunks. Basically, all the data have been already ingested in our Vector DB. In meantime, you will notice here it has created additional dense vector as well, just to test and just to make sure everything is working end to end. In meantime, it has also updated Qdrant Vector DB as well. And currently you will see here two collection. This collection was automatically created by the OpenClaw just for the testing purpose, and this is the collection which we had asked to create. And inside this collection you can see all the metadata. All these metadata are created by the OpenClaw itself using the RAGWire library, because this RAGWire library supports the metadata enabled filtering so that we can compare multi-company financial data without any issue. Thereafter, as you scroll it down, you can see here is the Alphabet company, that's the Google one. There is the data from the Apple one. Similarly, you can see here multiple chunks, all right, for all these companies, basically for the Google and the Apple. Now it is time to ask here question related to our RAG system, basically question related to our files which we had uploaded. Now one more thing I want to tell you here, you know all the process. Now from the next time you don't need to do all these setups. Your RAG setup is already done here. From the next time you only need to bring your document. Once you bring your document, just upload it on the OpenClaw. Thereafter it is automatically going to ingest it, and then finally you can ask question from your document. Let's go ahead and ask here. So I'm going to ask like compare Apple and Google earnings and their balance sheets. All right, for the year 2026. All right, now it is going to compare Apple and Google earning and their balance sheets, and it is going to use our RAG which we had created just now. So there is no chance of hallucination. Basically, we are just going to kill any chances of hallucination. It is going to retrieve the relevant data from the vector database. Thereafter, it is going to synthesize the final answer for comparing Google and Apple financial data. All right. So OpenClaw has done it. Now, OpenClaw has successfully retrieved the relevant chunk from the RAGWire database. Thereafter, it has successfully given us the synthesized answer. Here you have the Apple data, and here you have Google data, and here is the final observation. Observation is like this: strong revenue growth for the Apple, but for the Google, it is not that much strong. Total asset declined, but this may be due to the market value adjustment on securities. 6-month reporting period, standard for quarterly reports, significant balance sheet expansions, and so on. Whatever question you want to ask related to your data, you can ask in OpenClaw, and then it is going to refer your uploaded documents instead of getting hallucinated. Now, it is not just limited to this one. What you can do, you can ask your OpenClaw from your WhatsApp, from your Telegram, from your Discord, or whatever channel you have, you can ask it from there itself. If you don't know how to do the setup of the WhatsApp, Discord, or Telegram, then I have here a dedicated playlist, free OpenClaw tutorials. You can follow along with this playlist, and then you can learn all of these, and everything you are gonna learn in free of cost. I have done all of these in free of cost. There is no charge. I have consumed more than 50 million token, and everything is in free of cost. There is no charge at all. So guys, that's it. Your RAG system is fully working. OpenClaw set up a Qdrant, installed RAGWire, and ingested the data. Now you ask a question and you get a clear answer from your own documents. For more OpenClaw tutorials, the full playlist link is in the video description. If you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe this channel so that whenever I upload new videos on the OpenClaw, you would be able to get the latest update. If you have any doubt, please ask that in the comment section. If you want me to make a video on a particular topic, please let me know in the comment box. I would try to make a video on that as soon as possible. Alright guys, bye bye, take care.